Greetings everyone, and welcome back to another installment in the iWish series, a series in which I investigate rather dubious tech products sold on various sites around the web just to see if they're any good. Most of the time they are not, but I like to buy this stuff so you don't have to. Of course, this is another device from AliExpress. But it's not just a standard mobile phone. This looks very odd. And I've been looking at this device for quite a long time now, but the last live stream that I did probably a month ago, and I ended up grabbing it because you folks generously donated towards seeing this product reviewed on the channel. So a massive thank you to all the folks displayed on screen. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for your kind gesture, and I really hope this is going to be an entertaining one. Even though I know the specs of this, it's more the design, and it's just odd looking. And I think that's what we're all here to see, is the odd looking design, the general functionality, and, well, is it a good item or not? Massive props to Everyday Blind, or King Cobra as he's called, for his massive donation that he did on that stream. I appreciate you so much. And I've got a Mad Lad tier up the top here now. Ruffle Daniel's part of that, and Brian Martins is there too. So absolute mad lads that always just generously donate on live streams. So thank you so much to you all. And before we continue on, the usual timestamps are in the description as well as the pinned comment, so you can skip to wherever you need to be. So in today's one, we're taking a look at the NEWMAN V998 dual 4G flip smartphone, 3GB RAM, 32GB ROM, 3.5-inch quad-core Android 7.0, 8MP, 1800mAh transparent clamshell mobile phone. And currently it's on sale for only $50 for the rose gold color option. However, they offer another colorway, and that's red. So of course we went red, and that comes to a total of $57.59 Australian, because red is faster, so that's why it's more expensive, I guess. I'll display SMOOREZ jank currency conversion chart on screen so you get a rough idea of how much this thing costs around the world. I know this is not all currencies, but this will do for the time being. If more people request more currencies, then I'll add them to it. But yeah, look at this thing. It's a flip phone. Not really, with the transparent clamshell thing. It's like a Motorola. Very similar to the Motorola A100 that I have. I think there's another one out there that's almost the same, but this is the one I have. Look at this. It almost looks the same, doesn't it? So it's a new version of Motorola A1200, or as the name suggests, it's a NEWMAN. Add that to the list of weird phone manufacturers that we've looked at on this channel. But yeah, 3.5-inch HD screen, Android 8.1, MT6739, so we know the general performance of this, but we'll see how it goes during the review. 2MP front camera, 8MP rear camera, 1800mAh, and we do have 4G, well, dual 4G. I'll try dual 4G and see if it works. Further down into the listing, we do have some clarifications about the specifications. MT6739, we know that. Android 8.1, upgrade based on Android 7.1. The screen that's only 3.5 inches is only 320 by 480, so not going to have the best screen on it, but we'll see how it goes with this. 3GB RAM and 32GB of storage, and yeah, an 1800mAh battery. For that MediaTek processor, might be pushing it. Now, I'm going to quickly go through the pictures in the listing. There's not a whole heap of them, but I will say there's no snatching red packets faster, there's no Rubik's Cube technology, it's more professional, and by professional, I mean the reappearance of the business charm of the Jazz. What? Okay. Low-key light luxury, eternal classic. And there it is, with all the gears and stuff. 3.5-inch HD screen, HD color restoration. Harmful blue light from display screen. What is the graph even doing? Like, what is that telling me? I don't even know. Printing and pressing, gelling pattern, ingenuity to create light luxury feel. That's a tongue twister and a half. What does that even mean? I have no idea. Rear lens is 8 million HD pixels though, so that does make an appearance. And you're probably wondering, SMOOREZ, is this a welcome? And no, it's not. It's actually a NEWMAN, because it shows the boot up screen in this listing. Here's this picture. The axis is the sole, but we have an alloy rotating shaft flip answer close cover hang up. Just agree? Because crystal front cover don't follow the trend and don't follow blindly. What? Oh, I've been reading these listings for years and I still don't understand half of them. Or most of them, actually. Metal frame solid anti-fall. So that means if you try and drop it, it picks itself back up and doesn't. Oh, just agree with it, just agree with it. Camera shooting to HD. Then it just has stay written there, but 8 million pixels, next wonderful moment, video recording with sound color, and all of these look so tacky. Since this isn't a clone, I'll link this down in the description, and you can have a look at it yourself, because it's odd. Large capacity battery, 200 milliamp, one continuous call, 420 minutes, 7-day standby. And then the pictures don't even... What? X strong light flashlight. LED strong light up to 30 meters long range. How we'll try that. Can last for 20 hours. So they're telling you that the LED can last for 20 hours. That's all the listing that I wanted to have a look at. Just a few funny pictures and translation issues there, but I think it's better if we just take a look at this thing and have a look for ourselves at the NEWMAN. NEWMAN? I mean, they couldn't have called it Old Man. I mean, they could have. I thought this was a NEWMind, which I've had a look at a NEWMind device on the channel years ago, but no, this is a NEWMAN. We'll have to see how our NEWMAN goes. I just sliced through that haphazardly. That's fine. It's a red box too. Ooh. Wow, there it is. That's from our friends at NEWMAN. Look, see NEWMAN. It's got a sticker there, NEWMAN. Upside down, it's NEWMAN. That's cool. That's a quality seal. Original, authentic seal of approval. But yep, there's NEWMAN there, or NEWMAN. Then we have the sticker on the side with the two IMEIs there. If you want to look them up and see what they correspond with, feel free. They should correspond with this device, but by the looks of the sticker here, it says 2019 that this was made. Opening up the box, we have the device. So just put that to the side. And inside we have a charger that looks very similar to the charger I recently looked at in the i15 second screen one. It weighs about the same, so I won't even test that. Then they also give me an adapter to Europe, so it's a US plug to Europe. That's good. We also have the pan on the stove, lanyard, or the hanging rope, as it was called in that previous phone, micro USB cable, and the usual branded instructions. Okay, let's have a look at you. What do you say? It's all in Chinese, isn't it? Yeah, it's all in Chinese. We'll pretend that we've read through that and we thoroughly understand what's going on with this thing. So let's have a look at this thing. How does it open? Alrighty, so we've got the transparent front there, the speaker. If you have a look, there's like these things that run down, so I wonder if they're actually wires that go to that. I don't know. On the back, we've got a fake leather design with the 8 megapixel camera, hopefully, and the and the LED is as tiny as that. If it reaches more than 2 meters, I'll be happy. A little tiny speaker there, headphone jack at the bottom, micro USB port at the side, power button at the top, just the hinge area, and on the other side, the area for the lanyard, the volume buttons, and then if we flip it open, oh, it's got a pretty good flip to it. And it shuts fairly firm. So it looks like a really old Android device. It looks almost similar to one of the first Android devices I looked at on the channel, that racing car thing. It looks very similar to this actually, but like an updated one. There we go. And we've got a screen protector pre-applied too. Little tiny camera just at the front there, and the 3.5-inch display, which I'm not having too much hope for. Looking at this though, there's no earpiece, so you'd have to answer it like this. What the hell? That's so weird. I'll have to show you all a demo of what it looks like, because the microphone's just down the bottom there. And opening the back cover up, we have, what? What's this? I know it's a battery, but what does it say on it? Digicom. Why does that name sound familiar? That is an 1800 milliamp hour battery, and I'd say that is about correct. All the IMEIs and serial numbers and all that sort of good stuff there. 2 micro SIM card slots and SD card slot. Alright, with everything populated, plonk the battery back into place, plonk this back into place. Before we power it on, we've got to take this off. Whee! Oh, it's kind of stuck. There we go. Well, half of it didn't come off. Alright, well let's see how janky this thing is, if it's got juice. Whoa, oh god. Oh, that is a terrible LCD. You move that slightly, you lose that straight away. Wow, that is a terrible quality LCD. Wow, it's very reminiscent of the Alcatel Pixie series. That speaker actually had some punch to it, not gonna lie. Do we have setup, or is it just straight into Android? You can do it, buddy. Oh, launch is loading. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Stop jump scaring me. Also 3G. Wait, maybe it's just got to kick in. Oh, there we go. It's got 4G. I don't think it's got VLTE though. Nope, never mind. There it is there. I can't praise that display. I mean, it's a $57 phone, okay? But holy moly, that is just an eyesore. You can't even see what those icons are. You've got to look at them straight on to be able to tell what they are. But just look at the viewing angles. Oh, that's so bad. Okay, so if we close this, it locks. Now, obviously, I can't do anything like this. So if you get a phone call, you've got to just... And then that's how that works. Let's have a look at the apps that are on this thing. So camera, gallery, settings, phone, contacts, messaging, FM radio, calculator, calendar, clock, downloads, file manager, Google, Play Store, sound recorder, Chrome, Facebook, Maps, Play Music, Voice Search, and WhatsApp. So all the usual stuff there, but you cannot see what's on this display. This is terrible. I have not seen a display this bad on a device. This is horrible. Swiping down from the top, it looks... Oh, we got some Chinese there. I don't know what that says, but it says something. And the torch... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that is the most underwhelming torch I have ever seen. The advertising. Look at it. Oh yeah, 20 meters. Yeah, you mean 20 millimeters? You... Oh yeah, you can see it. Yeah, 10 centimeters away, you can't. Oh my god, okay, well, that's useless. I think we're going to have real fun with this. Touching and holding on the main screen, we have wallpaper. Oh, it says wallpaper. There's literally no wallpapers. Oh, this thing's underwhelming. Really disappointing. So, but we have dual 4G though. Okay, it's worth it for the dual 4G. Launcher settings, screen page switch effect is jerk. Let's do classic and see what that looks like. Ah, yes. Classic, yes. Switching launcher mode, single layer mode and double layer mode, app icon size, small icon or big icon, and about launcher. Oh, that's Phoenix, isn't it? I mean, not that I could scroll down and do anything there, but that's, oh, hello, Chrome. Everything's kind of hard to fit on the display. The vibration sounds like an ant farting, by the way. It's just very like... Let's go into settings though. I've had to zoom in because you literally just can't see the display on this. Wi-Fi, I'll go ahead and connect to, you see the NVRAM error one. Connect to this, standard Gboard there as well. Typing on that was a bit of a nightmare too, by the way. That was very difficult to navigate on this 3.5 inch display. SIM cards shows both my SIM cards at 4G, which is good. And further on in wireless networks, all the usual options there, but cellular networks, I'm confident that it has 4G LTE, judging by the MediaTek processor that's in this though. But yeah, VoLTE on one SIM and the other one doesn't have VoLTE. It does have dual 4G, but only one SIM card will have VoLTE. Let me give this a call then. And I'll just flip it like this and we'll zoom back out. Oh, fluty phone. So it comes up there, and then I just... Yep, that answered it. The earpiece is at the top, and it sounds horrific. Oh, wow. The microphone's okay. I'll splice in the call quality test for the NEWMAN V998, and have a listen to it and see what you think. I bet you were all excited to hear the call quality of this thing. I was too. I dropped it, and it broke. That's fine. We'll just grab this and we'll just put this up here. Alright, can we repair it? How does it even go in? Okay, so we just put that back in there. Sort of shove it back in. It's not gonna work, is it? Oh god, it doesn't fit. There we go. Okay, that works. Okay, let me try it now. Oh, it's dead. Oh dang. Oh, it's still alive. Okay. Whew. That's not good. Maybe I should stand on that from now on, because that might cushion the impact if I drop another one. I can't believe I dropped that. I had it up to my ear and then I fumbled it, and that was it. Oh, the battery's now dead in it. It was 100% charged beforehand. Oh, still... What? I must have damaged the casing when I dropped it. Oh well. Alright, I'm gonna have to charge it back up. But this is what it would look like if you had it up to your head. Oh, my fashion phone is ringing. Ah, hello. Hi, yes, hello. No, I don't have a fridge that's running. Bye. I can't believe I dropped it. Oh, Telstra doesn't work, by the way, because it doesn't have VLTE, which sucks. And you can hang up calls by just... It's cool that they run little wires up there to the speaker. So if the speaker goes bust on this, good luck trying to find a replacement one. You're better off just buying another unit anyways. Yeah, I definitely broke the speaker. It no worky anymore, which kind of sucks. But luckily, I've completed the rest of the review, so that's not a big deal. But do you remember in the listing, I made a joke about the whole anti-fall thing? Remember this? Well, it definitely doesn't have a metal frame, and the solid anti-fall, well, that's all I need to say. Also, you'll see this later on during the review, but the included micro USB cable has quite a long port on it, if that makes sense. So normal micro USB cables just plonk in there and they don't do anything. You got to use this one, and it's incredibly short, and it barely works half the time as well. So just thought I'd let you all know. But don't worry, this video is going to go downhill very, very fast. You ain't seen nothing yet. Continuing on, oh, we have a Chinese, whatever that says. Display, adaptive brightness, mirror vision, nothing interesting here so far. What is the Chinese thing? Oh, what the hell is this? Okay, time for Google Translate. What have they blessed me with? After enabling simple mode, the desktop layout will change. The fonts of applications such as address book will become larger and some functions will be deleted. So it's a simple desktop. Okay, so if I was to do this, I did nothing. Okay. Sounds, do we have best loudness? Best loudness is there. Good stuff. Applications. Let's have a look through this. Show system. Try that again. Alright, scroll through this pretty fast. I'll open up QuickShortcutMaker, as I usually do, and I'll try and dump the system files from this. If it's Android 7, I should be able to get all of them. If it's Android 8, I won't be able to. What the hell? Copy and paste. Okay, sure. If it's Android 8, I won't be able to do all of them. Face as well. Factory test. Fancy color. We've got some cool things in here. Yeah, we'll see how we go with dumping the system files later on. All of this. Oh, there's Phoenix isn't even spelt right. Just Phoenix. They've spelt it right on other devices before. Refocus. Okay. Settings is different to settings. Did it just jump? It jumped, didn't it? SIM recovery test tool, sound recorder, Nougat. So it's Android 7. So they lied. System apps there too. They said Android 8 based on Android 7, but you know. Storage should be our 32 gigs with a little Chinese symbol just there. Battery, 87%, approximately 3 hours left. I'm not going to do a battery test on this because I can imagine 1800 milliamp hours. With this, it's going to die very quickly. Because I'll be doing gaming and stuff on this, we'll see how that battery does hold up. I don't say the charging speed on this is likely 5 volt 1 amps. Memory is 3 gig. Hopefully it's 3 gig. Location, security, we can do face. Oh, there's no screen lock. Okay, well, we'll do swipe. But then if I do face, I have to set a thing anyways. Oh, look how tiny the pattern is. Oh, it's adorable. Is it the usual face? Oh, no, it's a bit different, yeah. Oh my god. That's my face. Like, oh my god, what exactly have we bought? So now we lock it, and I look at it. Oh, there we go. Took a while there. I'm gonna promptly delete face 1 because that is gonna take way too long. And I'll put the screen lock back down to swipe. Also, look how slow it is too, by the way. Accounts. I'll add my Gmail onto this and wish me luck typing on the keyboard. Actually, I'll show you all. It's not as small as the Unihertz T200 thing that I looked at. It's like holding an iPhone 4 again. That's what it feels like. Except not quality, just made of all plastic. So now I do... Welcome phones. Nope, I failed. There we go, did it. It's kind of painful. I just signed into Gmail on this thing, and it claims to be an Oukatel Mix 2 device. Now, I will mention this later on during the video. Oukatel does pop up a couple of times, so I have a feeling the IMEIs on this device match up with an Oukatel Mix 2, which is an oddly specific device to pinch IMEIs from, but sure thing. Google languages input, backup, reset, date, timing. Accessibility has nothing installed, so that's not going to be helpful. And there it is, Android 8.1.0 in About Phone. System update. If there's a system update, I'll fall over. May 5th, 2018. Is it actually getting an update? Oh, I thought we had an update then. On a cheapo device, an update. Well, let's try the wireless update one. This one looks janky, yep. There it is. I was told that this wireless update is actually malware, which wouldn't surprise me at all. Oh my god, I really can't stress how bad this display is. You can count the pixels on there. That's bad. Serial number 0123456789ABCDF, as usual. Model is V998X9, Android 8.1, but if we go to this, it is Oreo so far. Well, it closed, so I assume it's Android 7.1. Yeah, 2018 for the security patch level. Software version is just there as well, which says 32, but then it says 2 there. I'll enable developer options, and I'm going to put the window animations down to 0.5, unless they're already at 0.5. Because it's red, putting the animations down will make it faster. See, look, it's faster now. See, mad hacks. Doesn't make it faster, that's just a lie. At this point, I'm very underwhelmed by this device. There's not a whole lot going on here, so let's open up the camera. I think we're not dealing with 8 megapixels here. If it has autofocus, it doesn't even have autofocus. Oh boy. Yep, no autofocus. And we know that the front camera is really good. Yay. Okay. Not having many hopes for this 8 megapixel camera on a $57 phone. We have EIS at least, which is good. Video quality, low or medium. That's all you can choose. 13 megapixels. I smell a whole heap of bullshit with that one, but alright, sure, 13 megapixels. I'll eat my words if it actually is 13 megapixels. But considering it has no autofocus and it looks like an absolute potato, we'll see. And the front camera is 8 megapixels, and you can't even do the video quality for this. I'll put EIS on just for the fun of it. And you have HDR too, which is good. You have some filters, some positives there. I'll go ahead and take some test shots with the NEWMAN V998, which is also getting extremely warm, by the way. It's like a little hand warmer there for you. We'll come back and we'll talk about the camera quality, which is probably not going to be a whole lot to talk about, but enjoy what you're about to see. Alright, testing the video quality on the NEWMAN V998. This looks great. Does it have EIS? Kind of, actually. I mean, the quality's so crap you can't even tell anyways, but no autofocus, it is just fixed, and it looks like 480p. If it's 720p, I'll fall over. The display outside is also horrible. I can barely see what's on the screen as well. Due to the viewing angles, it's terrible. It's garbage. But for 50 bucks, I can't expect too much. But that's what the sky looks like. It looks good today. And the faraway aircon with a 4x digital super zoom looks like that. Pretty good. It's not good. Wow. Yeah, this is the quality of it. At least you can hold the Flippy thing as a stabilizer until the Flippy thing breaks off, and then that's the end of the speaker on this. Shall we move on? It's time for Ripley to rate the camera. What do you rate it? A 3? You want to rate it a 3? I don't even think a 3. I think a 2 works better. Can you even see you? There you go. Wow, it's so dark and depressing. Yep. That's a no from Ripley. The LED flash outside, look. There's my hand, probably about 15 centimeters away from the camera. Yep, and there's the frogs there. Oh, there you go, you can see his eyeball now. No autofocus, nothing like that. Very, very basic on this. All the way over to the hacked away lemon tree. Here we go, all the way, and there we go, up nice and close. So their advertising was false. Very, very false on this. How good does the front camera look on the NEWMAN? I don't look like a NEWMAN at all. I look like a grainy mess. But that's okay though. Good quality. It's not good. Okay, you've just seen the camera quality of the supposed 13 megapixel camera on the back and 8 megapixel on the front, or as advertised 8 megapixel on the back and 2 megapixels on the front. I don't even think we got 2 megapixels from this thing, even though the photos came up as 4416 by 2960, which is 13 megapixels. This definitely is not a 13 megapixel camera or 8 megapixels. Let's go back to the quality. This is what it looks like. I have a feeling that it's a 2 megapixel rear camera that we have on this, because the quality does not look anything past a 2 megapixel shot. There's no autofocus or anything like that. As you can see right here, it's pretty terrible. Not expecting too much from a device that only costs $50 Australian, but still, that's some pretty underwhelming camera results there. But then we jump to the front camera, which looks something like this. That captured shots in 8 megapixels. I'll display the data on screen. But that is probably 2 megapixels as well. But then videos on this thing. Oh boy, videos. 640 by 480 on the rear camera and 176 by 144 on the front camera. And they looked wonderful. They were bliss, excellence, wonderful, great, good. So the cameras are useless on this, and you will see later on that there's something dodgy hidden in this little device that I have here. Stay tuned and we'll talk about that more, but I think it's just better if I continue on with this review and pretend that we didn't see any of the camera stuff. Okie dokie. Cool. Moving on, FM radio. I need earphones, or headphones. I always get the two mixed up. I say headphones for earphones and earphones for headphones. Don't mind me, I'm an idiot. Alright, let's see what's on Australian radio on a Monday night. That doesn't sound too bad. That actually doesn't sound too bad. We may have a redeeming factor on this. Apart from the cool clamshell flippy thing, the speaker actually doesn't sound too bad. But we'll have to see how it goes during the speaker test. Calculator, is it rad? It's not rad. That's sad. Wow, you've got to hold home to open recents. I haven't had to do that since like Android 4 or something. Amazing. File manager looks like this. Whatever that is. What is QE? I don't know. This is a very odd file manager. Can't tell you what that's from. No clue whatsoever. Play Store, which is looking a little something like that. And if I go up to here and type in Genshin, it's not going to come up. Nope, won't work for my device. I'll try San Andreas on this and see if that works, which should run actually fairly good on this because of the resolution of the display. Sound recorder, looks like the one from Android 4. Yes, that's correct. Browser test, quickly do it. I really don't see anyone purchasing this and using this as, you know, their daily driver. But if you wanted to, you could. Just don't expect much from it because, you know, it's fairly basic for what it is. But the display really is something that I can't recommend on this. The display is just, it's awful. There we go. Loading the pictures. Speedy. Yeah, no, I wouldn't use this for browsing. Get the look. K-Touch MT6739 MT, where did it go? Android YSC Flip, no TFT. Okay. Oh, it's a whole big thing. This is a different listing to the one I purchased. This is a different one because they're going on about how good their phone is. Reasons to buy. Yes. Browsing is average on this. I mean, for the specs, you can't really expect too much, I guess. Also, yeah, you press over here and it opens up settings. So for folks that are used to pressing recents over there, now you've got to press home for recents. Facebook, Maps, Play Music, Voice Search, and WhatsApp. I think we'll open Play Music. Oh, that won't open, will it? Oh, actually, no, it should. Or is it going to yell at me and say it's discontinued? No, it's fine. Ooh! Hello! Alright. Sounds a bit muffled, but it's a lot better than what was on that i15 secondary screen. You know what? That's not bad. Considering the price of this, it's reasonable enough. Oh, see, look, now you can see the screen, kind of. Let me try the terrible song that I made. Oh, not that terrible song. The other terrible song. There it is. Let's try this one. See how clear it is. There's bass there. I can hear all the details and stuff. It's reasonable. I'll give it a pass. With best loudness, it's actually a fairly decent experience. So once again, redeeming factors. Flip and speaker, and it's red. So there's 3 redeeming factors there. I haven't done the camera test as of yet, so I can't really comment on that, but I'm sure I've already told you all how terrible it is. I'm going to need YouTube as well, by the way. So let's get YouTube, because this is going to be real fun to test Costa Rica in 4K at 320p. What did I do? So that happened. Oh, we can install TikTok, yay! I'm going to have to start doing stuff on TikTok soon. Because the style at the time. I do have to be fair to this thing. It's a cheap little device, okay, for $50. But you can get a really old flagship for like $50 now. Older Xiaomi phones, like the Redmi 6, I've seen on AliExpress for about $60. So really, who would want to grab one of these? Except for us, because we're curious to see how this thing goes, and it's getting there slowly. Yeah, I'll talk about that more during the conclusion, but I just I don't see the market for these things. Once again, the conspiracy of they make these devices for YouTubers to laugh at sounds about correct. So, Costa Rica. Okay, let's see how good you run. Oh, this really reminds me back to testing Alcatel Pixie 3.5s. Oh. Ah, hello.
TikTok.
Certified Big Spurker. Debatable. Oh, look. 144p? Is it? Is it 144p? Oh my god, it is. It's 144p. Alright, we can do... Well, 1080p 60 FPS. Okay. Oh boy. Go back, buddy. There we go. Alright. 1080p 60 FPS. Oh my god, this display is horrific. Oh. Is it actually 60 FPS though? Ouch. It's... Yep, that's an ouch. Realistically though, if you're going to be playing videos on this, you're not going to be playing anything past 480p on this. So let's try 480p and just make sure that that runs, okay? I can't even tell you when it's kicked in. Oh, it's kicked in. You can see there how the display quality is. I really don't need to say much more than that. Yep. That's all of the default apps on this so far. So let me go ahead and install some stuff and we'll keep testing this thing out. I don't have high hopes for this, by the way. I really don't. Oh, how do I even use the file manager? Oh boy. How do I get to my micro SD card? Properties? No. Slide? Swipe? This thing at the top? No. What does the eyeball do? No, okay, that's not it. There we go. Normal file manager. That'll do. We're going to run Geekbench on this too, by the way. Don't know how long it's going to take. Give me a few minutes while I install all this crap. We've got a problem. So it says for your security, all that sort of stuff. That's completely fine. Where is it? It's not here. So unknown sources is nowhere to be found in here. And my micro USB doesn't even fit. You need a long micro USB. There we go. Does this fit? Yay. Hooray. Yay, I got it. I was starting to panic there because I'm thinking, what am I supposed to do? I just had to do an ADB command to install non-market apps, and that worked. So that's good. Yay. Back to installing stuff. Stuff has been installed. So Geekbench. That's not Geekbench. Couldn't tell because of the small display. Geekbench. I don't think this has 3 gigs of RAM, to be honest. It's pretty sluggish. Wait, it's an Alcatel? Wait a second. That can't be correct. No, that doesn't come up. Maybe the IMEIs have been pinched from an Alcatel. Maybe that makes sense. But Android 7.1.1 and the MT6739CW is just there. So we'll run the benchmark. I'll turn Wi-Fi off and try it. That doesn't work. We're not going to be running Geekbench on this, but I have run Geekbench before on devices with similar specs, so they are just numbers at the end of the day. So don't worry about that. We'll just check the specs then. Let's see what we've got running in this thing. It's an Alcatel, or Weekatel, or however you pronounce it. 2 gig DDR3 and 16 gigs of storage. You have been lying to us, friend. That's no surprise at all. So they lied about the Android thing. Well, kind of. They said Android 7.1.1, but they said 3 gigs of RAM and 32 gigs of storage. Not correct. At least the MediaTek seems correct at this point in time. Wait, the manufacturer is Alcatel, the brand is Uno. Or Uno. Wow, we're going down a really deep rabbit hole here. We'll have to see if we've got root access on this thing. Screen, 480 by 320 at 61 Hz. Yes, speedy. 2-point multi-touch. Memory. Wait, why is it red? Oh, because it's lying. Okay. Wait, the internal storage says 32 gigs, but then... Okay, I haven't done the camera test as of yet, but it does say 13 megapixels and 8 megapixels in here. Battery, well, we know it's 1800 milliamp hours. Sensors, accelerometer, light and proximity. Not looking too good here. 2 gigs of RAM for this makes sense, but Alcatel, right there again. MT6739, root access, no root access. But the memory does say 32 gigs there. Available internal memory is 14 gigs. RAM is 3 gigs here. Device info hardware is telling different things to the... Oh, interesting. The screen is usual there. Battery, all good. Thermal, doesn't say for the CPU. No light sets and no proximity. Step counter seems to be made by Texsun. which sounds familiar. Accelerometer is there as well. Cameras, once again, says 13 megapixel and 8 megapixel. They surely would have to be interpolated. We'll quickly do QuickShortcutMaker, and I'll see if I can find an app to maybe switch these specs. So Face is by FreeMeFace, not that you can see that. Factory Test by Texon, looks a little something like that. Fancy Color is by MediaTek. It does nothing. That's good. Font Manager? Oh, I would have loved to have put the Doom font on this. That would have been hilarious. I mean, it'd probably break the entire device, but still, it would have been worth it. Phoenix by Kui. Yeah, that's Phoenix. Just spelt wrong, but that's okay. Refocus by MediaTek. Does nothing as well. System app? Alright, let's see. Well, hello. Hello there. CPU. Aha! Look at this. This is... Oh my god, no way. We surely can't. No way. This is impossible. Oh my god. No way. Look at this. Wait. This is gonna be fantastic. Oh my god, if we can do this. Okay, so let's do Pentium 4. We'll do a dual core because it's got hyper-threading, you know what I mean? The minimum frequency can be 2400 and then mad overclocking. Oh wait, I can't go down. 3.8 gigahertz, was it? Now that I've done that, if I come into device info hardware, does it say that it's a Pentium 4? Oh, let's do memory. Look at that! You can change the memory. I hope this doesn't break it, but what if I was to just do 520,000? And then minimum RAM would just do 250,000? Yeah, okay. Max RAM must be greater than 1024, less than 32768. Oh, that sucks. So I can't do silly RAM. But yes, you can choose the RAM on this. Storage, you can choose up to 128 gig, and then show genuine free size. Those cheeky bastards. Even on something like this, they changed. Screen, oh, you can change the screen. Just cameras, you can change it to whatever you'd like to, and the video quality as well. Benchmarks. Oh my god, you can change the benchmark scores on this. Wow. Support root access as well. This is absolutely dodgy as all fuck. I can see why the Pentium 4 didn't work. Let me try the Pentium 4 again. I've paired a keyboard to this, so I'll go back into this. Oh. I have to do a quad-core Pentium then. I think I did it. Have I changed it to a Pentium 4? No, I haven't. I can't set it to a Pentium 4 because I can't go down to the bottom there, and I don't know where I'm going, but that is a shady app. Wow. Because you can change all the ones there. Was not expecting something like that on here. Oh, there's the copy and paste thing there. Secret code. Oh, secret code doesn't do anything. When I first seen this on AliExpress, I honestly thought it'd be telling the truth. But it's not. It's lying. I'm not even sure what processor we have in this. I'm assuming that it'll be MT6739, but the RAM and storage, definitely, it's dodgy there. I can't find anything else in QuickShortcutMaker, so we'll finally finish it off with some gaming then. Everything's on max. Let's give this a shot. Once again, the speaker's good, so I'll give it that. Oh, yep. This should run. Yeah, I think this will be fine. But it's 2-point multi-touch, so good luck with that, SMOOREZ. Alright, now for everyone who wants to count pixels, it's going to be difficult because this is here, but here we go. Let's get on the bike. It honestly looks like I'm playing the PS2 version. Go over there, Carl. Oh, whoops. Yeah, it runs. Oh boy, this is so jank. Whoops. It was close. Let's get in a car and go really fast. If I can get in one. Yeah, it's laggy. Okay, I'm looking at it in person and it looks horrible. It looks horrific.
Oh, what you doing, my wheel?
Move, buddy. Please. Okay. There we go. Off we go. Yay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the PS2 version looks way better than that does.
Get going. Get going.
This looks like an innocent little device on AliExpress, and with me investigating it, it turns out that there's a whole bunch of lies underneath the hood of this thing, and that really puts me off recommending this device to anyone. I mean, who would really want to buy this device? Someone might think it's really nifty or give it to a kid or something, but please do not purchase this device. It is not worth it. Even for the $50, you are better off getting a dumb phone or something like that. I've just realized that's not clicked back in because I dropped it earlier. You're better off getting a dumb phone. That would probably be a lot better functionality wise than this. The display's horrible, the cameras are horrible, the earpiece was horrible, but now that, you know, it's kind of broken, I can't really demonstrate to you all how bad it was. Battery life was terrible, the device does keep dying, but the positives though, it's red, it has a big spurker, kind of, dual 4G, but one only working at VLTE, and it's red. Did I say that already? Because I'm trying to find positives here. Oh, the microphone didn't sound too bad as well. Other than that, this new man is in fact an old man inside the shell of a... I don't know where I'm going with this, to be fairly honest. Let's just tear this thing apart and see what's inside of it. Very disappointed with this one. I thought there was potential in this, but no. Nope. I understand with Wacom devices, they exaggerate the specs a lot. But this, with a brand on it though, you'd think that maybe they'd tell the truth? It's cheap enough. Why not just tell us the real specs of it?
So why bullshit?
Also, the LED flash I have to criticize for being one of the most misleading things I've ever seen in quite a long time. Minus all the Wacom stuff. But this thing's saying a 20-meter radius, and it could barely pick up 10 centimeters. I'm ripping the shielding off this, by the way, because I don't believe it. I think it's telling more lies than it should be. Alright, with 6 screws, we should be able to just get into this thing and investigate it and find out what the hell's going on with this. Should I send this back to AliExpress and get a refund? Because I don't think it's worth keeping. It offers nothing exciting, really. It looks cool, but man, it was such a letdown. If we send it back to AliExpress, we have to make sure that it's completely factory, which we can do that. See? It's called the factory tool. Like, the stupid designer of this thing was like, yeah, let's have the micro USB port recessed quite a lot. So then you can only use shitty micro USB cables. That's smart. Okay, button flew out. Buttons. Big spurker. If you still don't know what I'm talking about big spurker wise, that's the DJ1000. There's also a little axis vibration motor thingy there, which is unique. It's usually coin style one. Look at the space for the micro USB port in the shell. I guess we can take that off now. Just put it with the rest of the pile. Alright, so we're going to need to take these off. I'm sorry about this too. I hurt my finger. I wasn't going to put a third band-aid on. Lifting up the motherboard, being ever so slightly careful to not destroy anything. What, the flex ribbon's there? Careful, SMOOREZ. Uh-oh, there goes the sticker. Oh, there we go. We have flex cables and stuff and things. Oh boy. Yeah, that's good. Doesn't matter. So yeah, there's 2 little connections there for the wiring that goes up to the speaker. But since I broke it, there's not a whole lot I can do. Lifting the motherboard over, what have we got in here? We've got a sticker there. Doesn't say a whole bunch of information. Also, casually using a razor blade because, sure. We do have just a metal frame holding the LCD down into place. Actually, you can get to the LCD. It's user serviceable. Look at this. There it is. There's the LCD. Does it have any info on it? Nope, it's just generic. Alright, well, I guess there's nothing to see there then. There's the front camera just there. That little thing. It does have a code on it. And the other camera has a code on it too, but that's probably 2 megapixels, maybe more, but that front camera, that has to be VGA. Looking at the size of it, surely that has to be a VGA thing that they've put on here, and they just interpolate it up. We also have some graphite tape just underneath the sticker. Alright, shielding off. Yeah, it's factory, it's good enough. Alright, what have we got in this? MT6793V, that's correct. Then we also have an SK Hynix module. That is 2 gigabytes of LPDDR3. Then we have a Kingston module. Actually, I don't need to look it up because it says right there 16 gig. Well, I mean, I'm just assuming that it's 16 gig, but it showed it up in device info hardware. So this is pretty much welcome stuff that I'm dealing with here. It's just in a better shaped casing. So what we can do, see, we just even out the shielding back on there like so. And look at that. It's like no one's ever touched it. And now we just put the back on like that. That was solid. Let's put the battery back in and let's kind of just you know, shove this into place and pretend like no one was here. There we go, see? Problem solved. And I'll power this on, and if it works, I'll display all the specs to the side of the device. It works still. And I've also dumped all the system files, so feel free to go through them and tell me what you find. Yeah, all the specs to the side. Pretty much everything we've confirmed during this very long video. That's gone on way too long about a cheapo device that no one's ever going to buy. But if you do plan on buying it, don't buy it, because it's useless. Yay, it booted up. As I actually said earlier in the video, if someone was to drop this, you know, how would you replace the speaker? Well, in my case, I did drop it. So how do I replace the speaker? You can't. Unless you did some mad hacks and, you know, that away and drilled a hole in there and stuff. But then it's more hassle than it's worth. So there you go. That's this thing done that you folks requested to see reviewed on the channel, and I've reviewed it. I guess I had my expectations set a little high for this one, but honestly, I'd have to admit, I'd prefer a Welcome device over this thing, to be fairly honest. A Welcome device that has an MT6737 or 6739 in it. But anyways, this item was picked by you folks on that last live stream, and you all generously donated towards seeing this and the i15 secondary screen, so massive thank you to all the folks displayed on screen. I appreciate you all for doing what you do, as always, donating money to me to put towards buying cheapo items to look at on this channel for your entertainment. I appreciate it so much, and once again, a massive thank you to Everyday Blind or King Cobra for his super duper massive generous donation, as well as Rahul Daniel, Brian Martins, and many of the other folks displayed on screen. I've also done another live stream and picked out 2 more items from AliExpress, so I'll be reviewing them in the next few weeks whenever they arrive. So look forward to them ones. But yeah, that's another installment in the iWish series done, looking at the NEWMAN V998 that on paper seemed like a cool little novelty, but in fact is a big heap of garbage. I have not seen a display on a device that terrible in a long time. I cannot say anything good about that display. So you folks will have to let me know what you thought of this one down in the comments below. If you think it's somewhat redeemable, or if you think it's a complete waste of time, which I believe it's a complete waste of time. But nonetheless though, I hope you've all enjoyed this one. Many twists and turns happened in this one, including the LED that really did its job, which I didn't really show properly in the teardown, but it's just a tiny little fella that's in there. Alright folks, that'll do it for this one. Thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. As always, please take care, stay safe, be good people, and I'll see you all in the next video, which will be more cheapo crap, most likely. And I actually have bought something off AliExpress that wasn't found on the live stream, and I haven't actually told anyone about them. They should be arriving in the next week or so. Once they do, I'll make videos on them. I can't wait to show you them ones. But until the next time I see you all, keep being awesome, take care of yourself, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye. If you like this content, feel free to leave a like or a dislike if you didn't. Thanks heaps for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.